Well, I like the intensity. I like the energy that we had from everybody. I think some young guys maybe stepped up and proved that they can play at this level. We'll go back and look at the film, but I was excited. This was a hard week, capped by this scrimmage today, but we had a lot of two-a-days. We had a lot of our double reps this week, so we challenged them early in the week to have a great week, and they did have a great week, and now we're ready to start moving forward.
You said you liked a lot of things. Was there anything that you didn't like that you saw today?
Well, you can't turn the football over. We turned it over one time in the red zone. We had a couple of snap errors, but I thought, for the most part, we were pretty clean. We didn't have many penalties, didn't have the false starts and things like that. We've got to clean up some tackling on defense, especially with that second group. I thought our first group of defense was really, really good, and then we took those guys out, but some of our backups have to tackle a little bit better.
Any freshmen that you see making an impact after today?
We'll find out. I like some of the things. I liked Adam Cofield, did some really good things running the football. I like what Sean Engel did catching the ball. I like what Ty Brooks has done. We got a crowded backfield, but maybe he can help us in some situations. So we'll look at the film, but we have a great freshman class right now.
And there are still some position battles, I'm assuming, as you guys are kind of getting through.
Yeah, and that was kind of the message to the guys. Don't be comfortable. We can give more, and everybody can give a little bit more, and we're still competing at a number of spots. And when I even say competing, we're going to play a number of guys. So, whether it's the 7th or 8th offensive lineman, you're going to play a lot. Whether it's the 5th or 6th defensive lineman, you're going to play a lot.
Any injuries that are...
Right now, I think we came out pretty clean, which was another focal point. When you take guys that have played an awful lot of football for the last few years and put them in a scrimmage environment and say, hey, we're going to cut it loose, you always cross your fingers and hope nobody's hurt, and I think we came out okay.
Timeline moving forward?
Tomorrow's an off day. We'll have some meetings, but it's not so much on the practice field, so they give their legs a break. And then starting on Monday, we'll start turning the page a little bit, start talking about Charleston Southern. We'll still go against each other quite a bit, but we'll start focusing on getting some game plans ready.
These grinded practices and then two-a-days, and were these kids pretty excited to come out here and finally hit somebody in a scrimmage-like atmosphere?
Yeah, they were. We've probably hit more this camp than we have the previous 2 years that I've been here at camp, so it wasn't totally new, but I'm glad we were able to come out here and get some live tackling.
Any reason for more contact at the start?
Not necessarily. We're not going as long at practice, so I thought we'd be a little bit more efficient and try to hit a little bit early on, and practice 6 and 8 and 9 a little bit, and then just kind of cut them back a little bit as we get now into practice 15 as far as the repetitions.
How many plays did you get in today? About 60, 65? Does that seem all right?
That probably is pretty accurate. We were trying to we didn't want to have more than 70. That was kind of our goal, and if we hit around there, we'd be good.